you, like everybody's got the private links, you can just flip in and turn that thing on and be like, oh, that's how it goes. Mm-hmm.
And so, and then the
Strum pattern.
strum pattern, yeah.
Right, so if we're taking that, so let me do I'll do the first chord first, the open chord, that. Actually, let me play what I did, because I think.
Yeah, because last week, and I don't have the notes, and I'm spacing out on it right now.
Yeah.
But it was like there was more up. It was like.
Oh, da 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 da. So I was doing that right, and then to this. But I think I'm going up, 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 down, up, right?
Yeah, up.
And then.
Yeah, the second half of each pair was up.
Yeah, so it's like, that up, 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 down, up.
But there was also like a single note.
Oh yeah.
It was like we were just doing.
I think I'm picking the bass note on the F, right? So this.
Yeah.
So the.
Are you picking it then, or are you picking it after? I was trying to remember if you were going like.
Yes, dot, dot, going,
but you were doing
dot,
the
dot.
up first. I
Yes.
think.
Let's see, I'm right on it now. Yes. Okay. Yep. So we go that. And then to that.
Yeah. But I was trying to remember doing for the beginning. It was like it wasn't the usual. It wasn't. It was something a little different. It was like.
Let me see.
If you want to watch last week, maybe.
Yep, I got it pulled up. Let me just flip
Yeah.
this back. Let's see one more time.
Find this piece of paper.
There we go.
Let's see here. Right there.
Oh, where we go here. Oh yeah, I got it. Da 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 got da 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 ga dum ga da. And then we had that lovely background so that
Yeah.
that so that
So what's the strum pattern for the first like?
So you're gonna yep. And then.
Okay, so it's down, 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 up.
Yep. So you're gonna go down, 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 up. Yep.
And I remember. Okay.
And then
it
up,
was
up, down, up, down, down. So yeah, up, up, down, down, up.
Okay.
And then the same thing the second time.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh.
Okay. Yes. So
And then let me make sure.
I thought
Go
we were
ahead.
doing something different for the first, but.
Oh, the second part of that line. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Yes.
Then you were saying after the bridge part with the C, then switch.
Then we would go, yeah. Because I think it sticks out a little bit more because it is that really major sound.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it sort of elevates, or especially going into the solo, maybe even alternating. You know, like playing one phrase of the open of this, and then the second time, and then to right.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you need to grab that, or you want to? Should we do it with
Well,
C?
let me just see what it's like a Manhattan number. Let me just.
Yeah,
see
go
what it
ahead
is.
and yeah.
Sorry.
I know. I sometimes those weird ones come up, right? And so we're going right.
Hello.
No.
There's a person, but then they said this message is, and then they hung up. Oh well. I just thought it might be a doctor's office.
Yeah.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Just crash
Let's
it?
crash through it. Let's get one in, and just kind of get used to it, because I think it's gonna it's gonna be a little awkward. Yeah. And we'll take it super slow. So let's go, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Here we go. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, the sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about this loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, all right. I've got no time for private conversation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white. It leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. and it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white. Forgot that D over F sharp. It leads you here despite your destination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. I think that was a good Friday release
Yeah,
of.
that sounded. Yes.
I think we stepped out of the shadows of the week, right, and into just a beautiful place of just good energy just starting to take place. I'm liking you exploring some lead stuff. That was, oh,
Thank you.
I was like, okay, come on with your bad self. Shake it up a little bit,
I know.
right?
Gotta tiptoe out of tentative.
You gotta, you just gotta. I mean, I'm like, F it now. I'm like, in the
Yes.
biggest way, I'm like, we're gonna be stuck here. You better let the freak flag fly,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing, and yes, I honor and love, our family structures and all the amazing things that are happening as these kids grow and challenge our well-being.
Yes. Yes. Oh man.
Yeah, I will have to share some other stories on that. I know we've got our share going down over here. All healthy stuff again, all healthy
It's all
growth.
part of the process, but it's good
Yes,
to talk about it with like-minded,
yes,
freaks.
yes, exactly,
Yes, I'm with
exactly.
you.
While
I'm
we,
with you.
while we put on our overcoats of parent, parenthood and
Yeah.
kind of handle it, but again, I feel like the dialogue, at least here, is we're having dialogue, which is a really wonderful thing, and just letting it all out. I mean, even with them, I mean, we just got all these little interesting dramas, mini dramas of growth in school and academics and how we apply those to the life skills and make those parallels. I think that's a big theme for in our house this week, in particular, is just like, if you're struggling with things, let's figure out what you're struggling with, or whatever's not working and how it works, so that you can take that whole it's school thing out of the equation.
Yeah.
These are just life situations. Like I'm just in really trying to instill that you have to change it, reframe it in your mind,
Yeah.
you know, and try to have some fun with it, because again, there are certain things you may be really good at that come easy, but there's a reason, because you put your attention there.
Yeah.
Where
And that's
they,
like the book. Where
yeah,
the attention is,
yeah,
what is it?
where attention goes, energy flows.
Yes.
And I keep seeing that on such a deeper level, day in and day out, and all the reflections with all the people that come in contact with, and it's like, if you can stop thinking of them so differently, your energy towards your school or your friends and your family and your music or whatever it may be, but if we can kind of get into a place where we see those as the same,
It's all the same.
it's just attention and energy, really.
Like all we are is matter and energy.
Yeah,
I'm trying now. I mean, yeah. Maybe one day in April, when the weather's nice, we could do one outdoor park lesson
yeah,
or something.
yeah,
Catch up on all and have some live
yes,
physical interaction.
yes, yeah.
Because I feel like, yeah.
Um,
I mean, and connecting into those things, like then.
well, again, because then we can set an intention together collectively. I mean, we can still do that here, because they, even through the audiobooks, they're proving that if you get 500 people in all meditating on the same thing, even in different spaces at
Yeah.
the same time, again, it goes right through all of this.
Yeah.
It's on frequencies much higher than
Yes.
this
You know,
little
the-
television,
yes.
this little internet we.
Yeah, it's good to remember that. Like, it's like I just had this meeting, and this thing kept happening because we're talking about how to organize this thing, and the person I was talking to, she would say the thing that I had just been thinking.
Right.
Like, I know that we're aligned in terms
Yes.
of how to move forward, and like I feel like that happens in here too.
Totally, totally.
So like even when you're explaining the things, I feel like I understand it almost before you say it.
Yeah.
I mean, also because we have a common language about quantum
Yes.
energy, but it is like also if you learn how to put your energy, like you have to put where the attention goes, the energy flows, but
Yes.
also if you know how to put your energy and you can put that same energy, it's freeing. Like I feel like even without practicing.
Again, you can
Right.
think about those things. Again, if
Right.
you can capture even that segment of chords, and I feel like you do that really well too, is you will, compartmentalize like a chunk of what may be the main focus for you, or what you're thinking. And then if you're thinking about that through the week, can you think, am I going A to that D over F, or that open chord to the F major 7,
Yes.
F major 7 to the G chord? Like if you repeat that in your mind clearly,
Yeah.
the hand's going to know where to go.
Well, there are all these studies, like if you have an injury on one side and then you work the other side, it actually, you strengthen that side.
Yes.
Or like all
Yes.
those things like
All
that.
those
It's true.
things.
So it's all, you know,
Totally.
the
And
mind is the body is the mind.
yeah.
That D over F sharp, I don't think I hit it once. I'm not sure about that one.
Well, in this context, it's
Yeah.
almost even like a brand new chord.
Yeah.
Again, funny how,
Yeah.
again, but I love that we're entering places where we're making these sort of correlations and parallels from song to song,
Yeah.
so that because that's how, again, like, I feel like, even just today, my voice in soloing over this stuff, like, I've grown so much from the last time we've played that.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think, you can hear it, and it's like,
That's
okay.
why I had to do
Yeah,
something
and
more.
it got you out there, willing to
'Cause I
try.
was just following you, like
Right?
you were
It's
going
like, okay, well, if he's going there, I guess
Yeah.
and and I've been doing, this whole week is really, it hit me in like my first lesson, and I feel like, not to digress, but like, I got myself sort of stuck in like teacher mode, music teacher mode, and like what that is, and then like, I wasn't, over the last month or two, I've been working again with the team and really working on my artist stuff, and went, okay, well, be that guy.
Yeah.
That's who they want to see.
Well, I told that one time I like showed a video to my friend Ethan, and it
Yeah.
was, I think you like, it was for "Here Comes the Sun," and since it comes in on
Right.
after the one, you
Yeah.
counted it, and he's like, oh, he's like Mr. Guitar Teacher mode.
Yeah.
Because we were performing it, but you did the count.
But I still,
And
and
so-
I'm like, what are you
I know.
doing? Like, it was a big epiphany to me, because it was
Yeah.
like, it's like, like, there's got to be moments, where I come in, like, for a lot of my piano students, I just came in, like, the beginning of the lesson, I just started playing all these things, and they were like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
How
it was
can I
just
do
like,
that?
it just kind of took away all
Yeah.
okay, we've been on this grind, getting these songs together for the unrecital, and it's been this like monotonous machine. And I'm like, but let's, like, there's still the beauty in it, and we gotta be able to, like, I feel like now I'm starting to manage the distance between the unrecitals, and like, let's have some really chill, fun time. Let's really explore and like, kind of create a curriculum of that, like the longer term performance preparation, but like, there's got to be some exploration, some adding something new. There's got to be, all this beauty.
Something without like a definitive goal other than to just be in the play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's like, I love that part of it too, but I'm like, okay, now I see, because I used to have anxiety, like, okay, we're not back on the grind, we're not getting ready, it's gonna come up fast, and I was like, wait, but like, holy cow, we're all that much better because of it, but let's enjoy the better and find some other things we can do that will make coming back to it like even more special.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like kind of, I mean, like with Rafa,
Yeah.
part of it, like he's like, I've got to get it right, I got to do it, I can't
Well,
do it, it's hard.
that-
But then, like, he's like, I just want to free play. And it's like, you can free play even within some structure.
Within the structure, yes.
And I think I mean, first of all, like, without knowing it consciously, I think when we spoke to him, he knew exactly what we were talking about.
Totally.
It kind of felt like this, but then he just was so good. Like,
It was beautiful.
and I
It
think,
was
like, the singing
beautiful.
Has helped, like, he's like excited.
Well,
about
because
that.
you're hearing the song. Otherwise, it's like, let me play it once and let me put it down.
Right, it's just a drill.
It's a math question. It's something at school, and I'm like, but now when he's singing, he's like, wait a second, something's happening here. This is kind of cool. I'm not going to tell Kelly, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm so happy. Like, it just sounded like it went so well.
It really did. I mean, it was beautiful, and again, I could get back to just like, dude, I'm here to let you grow, brother. Like, come on, man, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And he was just like, okay, Kelly, well, I'll try it again. And we played so much more. And again, he was willing to play it again, because it is the mileage. It's really, I feel like it's, if we can negotiate the mental stuff so that we're willing to just do the mileage and not let it feel like it's work, that's the win.
That afternoon we played Old Town Road, and he said, like, we're gonna have like a sing off, like he's like, Arlo, Daddy, you do it, and I'm gonna do it. And like Arlo found this instrumental version, but then it was a little hard to figure out the timing. So Rob said, like, no, I'm gonna do it with singing along the song. Like, okay, you know, and of course he won. Like, you know, but
well,
like, so he was like singing it all afternoon too.
But he stepped it up and he carried it and he took that energy
and had fun with it, and not just fun. Like, I'm not doing it perfectly. Or,
yeah, and so you know, like I said, I all of these interactions, like I'm just listening. I'm really trying to listen to the universe and just do it without put myself into it even.
That's the thing. The universe is there. Like I just look down, and in fact, my tuner is right in front of me on the desk.
There you go.
The whole time. And I tried to, my computer was falling asleep, so I pushed the mouse a little bit, and it fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Which actually now is great, because every time instead of needing my hand, I should just put the mouse on the floor, because every time it was fading,
you could clicked
it with my foot.
It's a foot switch.
Yes, it's a foot switch now. So
see, it is so cool.
Like, I'll think of that Bob Marley lyric, life is one big road with lots of signs.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you just got to pay attention. You got to catch them. To me, and then, you know, what I'm finding again is they start coming faster. So you're like, wait, I got to catch. Let me catch that one.
Yeah.
You know, let me grab that one, and let's just take a second or just go there. Yep. And you know, so I think this is sounding really pretty cool. Should we play it one more time?
Let's do it one more time.
Let's get it in.
Yeah, that second chord. I mean, even when it's not the D over F sharp, it's
just the open.
The open. That's the one. That's where I keep.
Now it could be. You could think of it as like in the G frame. So I don't know if it's easy for you to go middle pinky from here.
That's what I've been doing, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try middle pinky. That will be easier.
Because I think I just noticed it because I kept trying to do it here. When I do it with the D over F sharp, pointer is better.
Yeah,
but for some reason, this feels a little awkward. But this.
Yeah, I'll try that too.
You know.
Okay.
All right. So let's take it from the top, and I'm gonna go 1, 2. Try to keep that tempo. 2, 3, and. I like that. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, all right. I've got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white. It leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar. Something that's shimmering and white, I guess. It leads you here despite your destination. Under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. So, ow! Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. Got one, yes!
moody ending.
It really is. Again, the whole song to me now has taken on a much more, I don't know if I just call it a deep sort of ambience.
Yes.
Like we've created a new space and energy from our standard, right?
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing. We're in a great place. We are like, this is very cool. This is like, okay. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. Also, you know, in my own mind, musically, I'm like, I just gotta, I want to, when we're playing, I want to play what I want to hear.
Yes. Yeah.
What do I want to hear? You know, and maybe even, again, in the solo stuff, part of it is, again, it's practice things that we know, because that's how we continue to build. But again, some of it is just exploring and going, you know, trusting what you think you hear.
Right. I mean, hearing while playing is already like.
Yes.
It's a hard thing to do. It's like, especially as one is learning, as
Yes.
one is more facile with the instrument.
Right.
It's easier to listen, but it's like hard to do both at the same time.
Yes.
That seems like the ultimate goal.
Yes.
Is that
yes.
you're like only listening.
Yeah.
And that you can just do whatever you want to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's with anything. With writing, it's like translating what's in your head onto the.
Totally. Then once you get there, but like, is it really what I meant to say, or what if I colored it with these sort of, you know, adjectives, verbs, or you know,
it's the same.
Different styles of sentence structure. You know, because it's like, okay, that first draft is brilliant, and maybe eventually it will be to the point where the first draft is the iconic moment, but.
Well, the thing is, how do you like revise without losing that initial thing?
Right.
I mean, it's the same with music, right?
Yeah.
Like you hear it, but then you need to like clear away or add some things, but you don't want to lose. Like if you overdo it,
then you can kill it too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess it's really learning to mean what you say the first time, and hopefully having enough experience and you know, facility in whatever realm to then, you know, convey that eloquently on the fly, or again, trusting the universe because it doesn't lead you wrong.
Yes, yes.
Just say what the universe says.
Yes.
It works.
Yeah,
you know?
just listening.
Yeah.
Just repeating back.
Right? So you're really, you know, you're just channeling, letting that channel be as open as you can, you know, because it gets better. But, well, awesome.
Thank you, Kelly.
That was great.
Yeah, that was so great.
How do we do that? How do we do that?